Hello viewers, we've been expecting you. I'm Jeff Kious at In Motion News. I'm sure you've all heard the expression, you are what you eat, but can that same old saying be applied to clothing? You are what you wear.
Entering mainstream fashion in the 1960s, graphic t-shirts were found to be huge profit makers for rock bands and athletic teams. In today's generation, many people, especially young teenagers, feel that they can express their views on the world, politics, and themselves through the graphics and text on their t-shirts. We asked a freshman here at Daytona State College, Christopher BRUBAKER, how he thinks his t-shirt represents himself.
I skateboard, and it's my favorite brand of skateboarding, and I feel that it resembles my hobbies, and I can project that to the shirt.
Others, though, simply buy these t-shirts because they find them funny, or at least at first glance. When asked why they buy them, they give a more personal outlook on their reasons for buying it. In an interview with Isaiah Shropshire, a sophomore here at Daytona State College, we asked him why he buys funny graphic t-shirts.
Because it lets me express myself at current time. I have this one t-shirt at home. It has a guy on it. It's a stick figure, and he's farting. And then, like a cloud, he says, "Free gas."
So why'd you buy that graphic t-shirt instead of just a plain one?
Because at the point in time, it was current, with gas prices and everything rising. Gas is like $4 a gallon. And I didn't feel like paying it, so I wore that t-shirt. Hopefully somebody would have gave me free gas.
In our search for young adults who wear graphic t-shirts, we came across a young man who had a different point of view on this type of clothing. This is what Jared Snow had to say.
See with those t-shirts, I see like people with distinctive styles, who wear those t-shirts. When I think of people that are wearing t-shirts with like an expression or whatnot, it says like Metallica or it's all black and like Linkin Park. I have a stereotypical view that's a goth or emo or something
So
like that.
So certain people would wear those shirts.
But I think it's more of a macroscopic scale that more of a style. I just don't go out and proactively buy clothing because I want to be a part of a certain group or whatnot. Whatever I find laying around the house, I just put on and go to class because I'm a student. I don't really worry about that right now.
Of course, you also have those t-shirts that send a stronger, more hateful message. Some even have inappropriate language plastered across them. Teenagers are not the only people with opinions on this subject. Older generations also have strong views on graphic t-shirts.
I have a 17-year-old that wears them. He wears some that I don't necessarily approve of, just simply for the lyrics that the music represents that his younger brothers hear. So it's a battle, but I also wore them as a teenager in the 80s, so I understand what it's representing of who you're listening to, what your mindset and stuff like that, what you're into at the time. I listen to some stuff that,
Sure.
Other parents are like, you seriously listen to that with your parents that love Metallica and would sport a Metallica t-shirt today. I don't mind that he wears them, just in an appropriate fashion. If I'm going someplace nice, I don't necessarily want him to be wearing a graphic tee. I don't mind them as long as it's not foul.
We found that Jared also shared some of those same views on inappropriate graphic t-shirts.
If I had a graphic t-shirt that had something, truly offensive or truly outrageous on it, I wouldn't. I would not wear that. I would probably condemn the person, whoever asked them why did you do this, and kind of say, I don't think this is a good idea.
Since the 1960s, the t-shirt's role in American culture has evolved. Starting out as just a moneymaker for rock bands and sports teams, it has changed into an outlet for personal expression for both adults and teens. Undoubtedly, t-shirts will continue to provide people with a way to express their views and opinions on the world around them. This has been Nylah Rampersad reporting from the field. Now we join Jeff back at the studio.
Thank you. This concludes this evening's news. Later, a common kitchen item has been found to be extremely toxic. We'll tell you which one eventually. Stay tuned.